Verdict has been announced, but it is far from the final step in confirmation of the President of the United States. The 538-member Electoral College will take weeks to pick a president. Let us break down this process. When American citizens vote for a presidential candidate, they really are voting for electors in their state. Those electors are committed to support the voter's candidate of choice. After the polling closes, state governors prepare documents known as certificates of ascertainment of the vote. The certificates list the electors' names and the number of votes cast for the winner and loser. Then comes a redressal mechanism. December 8th is the deadline for resolving election disputes at the state level. All state recounts and court contests over presidential election results are to be completed by this date. Electors confirm their votes by December 14th. Documents confirming their votes will be sent to the designated officials by December 23rd, and it won't be until next year that the electoral votes will be counted in a joint session of the Congress. Finally, on January 20th, 2021, the president-elect, in this case Joe Biden, will be sworn into office. And so with celebrations on one side, the cloud of political unrest has also cast its shadow across the country. Trump supporters called on him to fight and move forward with legal challenges as they gathered in state capitals across the U.S. A crowd of nearly 200 supporters faced off with roughly 24 liberal activists, including members of the Black Lives Matter movement, outside the Capitol building in Michigan's Lansing, with conservatives chanting cheaters at their rivals.
Biden has not won the election. All of the legal ballots have not been counted. There's been multiple cases of voter fraud happening throughout the entire state of Michigan.
In Washington, D.C., people celebrated Biden's victory into the night, marching on the streets, holding anti-Trump placards and banners, including one calling for his arrest. As supporters of President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris celebrated the election victory on the steps of the state capitol in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Trump supporters gathered nearby to express their dismay. A couple of thousand of the president's supporters sang the U.S. anthem and waved American flags. About 24 heavily armed men, some wearing camouflage, were seen joining this rally. Meanwhile, some loyalists to Donald Trump gathered near the state capitol building in Atlanta, Georgia, on Saturday in protests against Biden's victory or the win of the presidency. Supporters held banners and placards which were reading, "Stop the Steal."